Hi, my name is Chris, data science at SMU, and thank you so much for giving us an opportunity to work on your sales data. And here we're going to show you some of the information that we obtained from analyzing your data, which includes investigating where the sales are lagging, which product are selling the top, best, and the least, and the top over how the overall sales looks like, and also the feature that we need to different feature that we need to put more focus on to increase our both sales and a profit. So my big idea is that sales and profit that we make has no relationship with how much discount we give to the customer. Therefore, what we need to focus on is the different states that's doing really bad on terms of sales and profit, and also different feature instead of giving more discounts. So let's look at how overall sales looks like for the month of 6 months period, and we see that January is the least one. So what we can do to increase the sales for the month of January, so we can focus on the category or the product that shopper kind of shows interest during the holiday season, but they didn't buy it, by coming up with different themes that is more related to health and fitness, and promoting product that can help customer motivate towards to achieve their goal, like a New Year resolutions of losing weights or something like that. Okay, now let's look at how the overall company sales and profit looks like. So in terms of total number of total percent profit, we see that profit is actually low for the month of January and March, but as it starts moving towards spring and summer, our profit is increasing pretty good. It's really higher than how much product we sell. But when you look at the sales, we kind of see like seasonality. One month is high and the next month is low. So profit is doing pretty good during the summertime. So now looking at the product categories, we see that office supplies is the least selling and furniture is on average is the highest selling. But when you look in terms of technology, what's interesting here is that as we progress towards the summertime, both two categories, furniture and office supply, tends to decrease, trends down. But the technology actually skyrockets and it starts increasing pretty high. Okay, now looking onto the different subcategories, our highest selling product here is our copier and a fax machine, and the least one is a rubber band for some reason. Okay, let's look at how our sales is doing across the nations. So this chart shows that California and New York is our top performing states. California brings 14.1% of the total profit, and New York brings the second highest, 11.90% profit. Now looking at the different regions, okay, now let's see which region is actually need the more attention. And what we see here is that Southern brings a really bad profit, negative profit compared to all four states. So actually it's like a negative 40% profit. Okay, now let's look at we'll see if giving discounts help, but not really, because the South we give more discount to the southern regions, highest actually of all other four regions, but the profit it brings is not so great. So what we are seeing here is that even though South gets a lot of profit, a lot of discount, but the profit it brings is pretty low. Now let's get deep dive into which states actually needs more attention to increase our sales and profit, or which is doing bad in terms of profit. So on the southern side, we see that North Carolina is the one that is doing pretty bad. It brings negative 363% profit. And on the western side, there is only one state, Montana, that's doing really bad, the worst of all, bringing 1770% negative profit. So those two states needs to have a higher priority to increase our profit percent. Now, this is an interesting chart. So here we're trying to see the relationship or the feature that we need to focus on in order to increase our sales. So the top performing feature is actually the unit price. But another thing here is that the sale and the discount, there is actually a negative correlationship between the sales and a discount. So discount has no such relationship with how much sales we make. And also looking at this scatter plot here, the discount and the profit percent, we see that there is no such relationship between the discount we give to the customers and the profit we bring. There is only two business here. There is a small business and the corporate that is actually getting a large number of discount, but the profit it brings is not so good. It's still like within or maybe less than the average. So to sum up, in summary, what we can say is that a sales and profit that is not determined by the discount, or the sales and profit that our company makes is not determined by the discount we give to our customers and the different product. Thank you, and thank you so much. giving us an opportunity to do our analysis and watching this presentation.